Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Memorial Day, May 29th, 2023. And I want to first and foremost thank everybody for taking the time to watch this recording. And I want to just start this off real quick by I originally had it scheduled for 3 p.m. and we're a few minutes late because I wanted to take a moment to be thankful for our our service member and the veterans and the people that actually sacrificed so much to make this country of ours so great and give us the freedoms that we often take for granted today. That's something that a lot of times, being a U.S. Army veteran, I do understand, what sacrifice you have to do to make, for yourself and your family in order to help preserve the freedom of your country. And whether you're in the United States or another country and you're a service member, I commend you for taking the time to offer your services for your country, because it is something when you stand there and you raise your right hand and you're basically you're taking your oath and you're saying that you're willing to die for your country. It really does it does really hit home. So to all the families who lost service members, men and women, defending this great country of ours, thank you very much. I really truly appreciate your service and the sacrifices that you made. So without further ado, I just want to take a moment to say that and thank everybody for tuning in to watch this video. So to me, today is a very special day to me, and also, my family too as well, because my dad and my a lot of my relatives, I'll just put this, were served in the military, so we have a big family history of serving in the military. So I want to thank them and also all the other family members across the United States that had service members serve this great country of ours. Okay, so today I have a special Memorial Day presentation. It's a wealth strategies presentation. And this is something that when it was shared with me, the day that it was shared with me, I made the commitment to share this with as many people as possible, because this is something that everybody should know. It's something that everybody should have the opportunity to do. And whether you take advantage of it or not, I just want to make sure that first and foremost that you have the information, that you are aware of it. Okay. Now I do have a short, so it's an 18-minute video presentation that I'm going to share within this presentation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I know everybody's got their plans and with their family and everything, their get-togethers and everything today. So I want to keep this short, so I'm actually can just dive right into that part of the presentation. But I do want to pull up my power. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. Okay. I do want to pull up my PowerPoint here because that's where everything is tied into. So this is something, like I said, this is something today is it's a very special day for me, and hopefully it is for you as well. And just understand that there's a lot of times people take it for granted that, until you actually serve in the military, and I'm not saying that people don't have the values of being proud of their country, but when you serve and you actually take it a step further and you realize just how much our freedom really, it isn't free, and there is a lot of sacrifices made by a lot of people in order to ensure that we have that today. Okay, so without further ado, so what I want to do is I always start my presentations by putting in the chat my contact email address, which is rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. And then what I'm going to also do here is I'm going to put, you can reach out to me later today, tomorrow, next month, whenever you see the video. That's great. I'd be happy to connect with you if you want to actually get in touch with me. If you need more information, I'd be happy to get on a phone call or another Zoom call or something and share more information with you. So feel free to reach out to me there. And then also what I want to do is I want to put some links here oops, there we go. So these other links in the chat, the one thing I do want to say, because today we're talking about saving for your future and building wealth with silver and gold. Now, a lot of times people are like, I can't afford to do that, or there's no way I could do that. But that's one of the biggest misconceptions out there. It is the biggest misconception, is that everybody can do this regardless of your income. If you're able to do a little bit each month, this is something that I'm going to share with you how you can do that. Okay. But in this case here, I do have this first link on there is Mike Maloney video. This is something that I encourage people to watch. It's his predictions kind of on what's going on with what's going to be happening with the currency changes here coming up. And I encourage you to follow Mike Maloney, because he does, even though he's from another company that I'm I'm not affiliated with or associated with, but I do follow him. He's with goldsilver.com, but he has his own videos that he's been doing for years. He's a student of economics, gold and silver, oil, everything. He does his due diligence and he does follow everything. He's been doing that for like 3 decades now, and he does have a lot of great information. So I encourage you to maybe kind of check out some of his videos and get some good insight. Then the other link here is this Everyday Person's Guide to Gold and Silver, and that's what this is here. It's a digital copy of this book here. If you'd like me to mail you one, just send me an email at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org, and I will get that out in the mail to you. But you can actually download your copy via that link. And then also right below that, this is a complimentary gift. This is 100% free for everyone on this call. It's for a travel membership. And so it's something that trust me, take advantage of this. It doesn't cost you anything. It'll save you up to 50% off on your travel for, it'll save some on flights, but most definitely on hotels, cars, and activities to wherever you might be going on vacation. If it's like a weekend getaway or something, or even if you maybe do it like something once a year or something, take advantage of it, because even what's cool about it is it'll actually create your own little travel booking site. And what it'll do is it'll actually show you the top competitors like Travelocity, Hotwire, Expedia, all those other online retail prices. It'll show you that when you do a search, so you know that you're getting the best price. So it'll save you from going through multiple windows and everything. So it's really cool, and it definitely will save you. It's guaranteed to save you up to 50% off. Okay, and there's no strings attached with that. Take advantage of that. And then also the Join Rhino. If you are a small business owner or a entrepreneur or just somebody who wants to show up in local search engines, Rhino Street is a brand new search engine that just started in October of last year. It's designed to show local searches within a 20-mile radius of your exact location. So if like I'm in Galena, Illinois, so I would not be able to search something in Chicago because it's out of 20 miles away. It's just going to show people within a 20-mile radius, and there's no advertising on there. There's no big corporations that are able to post on there. It's designed for the smaller communities and the average everyday person to actually show up in local search results. So take advantage of that. Plus, there's a bonus too with that. And if you click the link, you'll find out more about that. And then also with what I'm sharing here today, this sngsolutions.org Silver Today, that is something that is how you would be able to get started today with what I'm sharing with you here. And because with what I'm sharing here with you today, there is an opportunity for you to start saving in silver and gold today. But on top of it, what I'd like to call the cherry on top of it is there's also a way for you to earn passively in the process. So because of that, I have to have the income disclosure statement there from 7K. And if you click on that link, it'll actually show it, okay? So without further ado, what I want to do here is I'm just going to jump straight to the video, okay? Because this is something that everybody, I share this video because the person that does the video, his name is Zach Davis. He's one of the co-founders of 7K, and he does an outstanding job of giving you kind of a bird's eye view of why the US dollar isn't worth crap anymore, so to speak. But what's happened, why between inflation and why the value of the US dollar has gone down, and then also what has happened with precious metals over the course of time. This is something that's not taught in schools, and this is something that wasn't shared with me when I went to school, and also with my 2 sons. They weren't shared this information either. So this is something that everybody should have this information. And if you have like a teenage son or daughter, or someone, a family member or something that is kind of curious about it or has never even learned how to save in the form of precious metals, I encourage you to have them watch this video, as well as, even if not the whole presentation, but just this video that I'm going to share here in a moment. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to try and keep this short. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this video, and then what I'm going to do, whoops, we'll skip all this. That's me. I think it's this. There we go. No, there we go. So I want to share this video, and then after it, I'm going to share a very special offer with you, okay? And this is something, it's my Memorial Day special presentation in honor of the current troops, and then also the veterans, and then also those who sacrificed their life for this great country of ours. I do have a special offer for somebody after the presentation here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take myself off screen here, and at the beginning of the video, Zach does go over the income disclosure statement, which is part in that link as well. So that takes a couple seconds, then he'll get into the presentation. Okay, so I encourage you to, if you have any questions, put that in the chat. And then also everybody that is on this call, send me an email or to rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org, and that's going to qualify you for our silver giveaway. Right now, I'm going to be doing a Indian head silver dollar, and then also I'm actually going to be throwing in. This is a graded coin, but I'm not. It's not going to be graded, but I'm going to also be throwing in an American Silver Eagle. So you'll have that's part of the drawing is for two silver coins. Okay, and that's just for watching this presentation and then sending me your information via email. So just send me an email and say, hey Rick, I saw your video. Please enter me in the drawing and just let me know how to get back to you. Okay, and we'll go from there. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start this. And like I said, if you have any questions, put them in the chat and I will answer them while the presentation is going on. Or if you have any questions afterwards, I will take a moment to answer those as well. So here we go. And here's Zach, and he does an excellent job. So feel free to, pay attention to what he's sharing, but then also if you have any questions, let me know.
Purchasing precious metals, bullion, coins, and or collectibles.
By chance, if you're having trouble here, and also put that in the chat as well.
Exercise due diligence and properly educate yourself prior to purchasing precious metals. The information presented in 7K's wealth strategy is not to be considered tax or financial advice. We encourage you to seek appropriate professional advice regarding the tax implications of buying, owning, or selling precious metals. The price and future value of precious metals is based on many factors, including but not limited to market and economic conditions. Past performance of precious metals is no guarantee of future performance or future value. Do you feel like you're working harder for your money just to get by? It's not just you. Millions of families around the world are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, as of 2017, 44% of Americans said they couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense if it popped up. So what's happening? Take a look at some of the major staples in our lives today and how much more they have increased in cost from the year 2000 to 2018. Water and sewage up 133%, car insurance up 97%, and the list goes on. This isn't even counting the 2021 inflation numbers that are the highest since 1982. We're all feeling it, but why is it happening? It's not that things are necessarily costing more to make or service, it's that the fiat currency used to buy the goods is becoming worth less. As you can see, when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, a dollar was worth, well, a dollar. Because of some government decisions such as going off of the gold standard and increased money printing, the purchasing power over time was dropped to less than 5 cents on the dollar compared to 1913. Now, this isn't anything new, unfortunately. There's a long list of countries where this exact same thing has happened, including Germany, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and most recently Venezuela. In each case, they have attempted to print themselves out of their version of a financial crisis. The playbook is being passed around the world, and the result is always the same. If you look at the M1 currency supply chart, it will give you a good indication of what result we could be headed for in the United States. The M1 currency supply is just a way of showing how much printed money is in the hands of the citizens in a country. It is a direct link to the printing of fiat currency. As you can see, the US made a drastic decision related to the COVID-19 pandemic in the year 2020 and decided to go on an even more massive printing spree. As we have seen throughout history, more printing leads to more inflation, which means it takes more fiat currency to purchase the things that we need to live. So how are we supposed to protect ourselves from what seems to be a runaway trade? There is a secret that government institutions, banks, and wealthy families have used for ages. It's called sound money. Don't worry, it's just a fancy name for gold and silver. Gold and silver have proven to maintain its buying power throughout history, no matter what happens to fiat currencies around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. In 1965, 1 ounce of silver and $1 had equal purchasing power. You could have used either 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 to purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. If you would have had the same 2,500 ounces of silver in 2020, you could have purchased 2 brand new Mustangs. But $2,500 could barely even cover the down payment to get one. The same is proven true in the housing market. The average home cost in 2001 was $169,000, or 626 ounces of gold. In 2021, you could have taken less gold and purchased 3 homes, even though the average home cost in dollars almost doubled. The list goes on and shows how gold and silver is one of the best ways to play defense against fiat currencies that always decrease in value over time. There are usually a couple things that happen, though, when individuals find out about the value of sound money. First, questions. What should I buy? Who should I trust? How much does it take to get started? And do I need to be an expert to win? The second thing that happens is a discovery of things like mixed advice on what to buy, scammers, high minimums, and people selling inventory they don't actually have, and much, much more, which all cause more questions and a general mistrust, leading them to never ever get started. Maybe this sounds familiar, but we believe things just shouldn't be that hard. We believe that every family deserves a real chance to get ahead of the game, not only now, but forever. Really, our goal is to help you get started on a path that will help you create a true legacy for generations to come. So who are we? We are 7K, a community of people on a mission to help each other create financial independence, preserve wealth, and create an exceptional life through both good and bad economic times. 7K was founded in 2016 by these 4 individuals with over 100 years of combined business experience. They all have different skill sets and strengths, but all share the same values and belief in helping the average family get ahead. Together, they set out to create a vehicle for people to find more hope and less stress. That vehicle is now a membership, much like Amazon Prime, Spotify, Hulu, or countless other companies that also have a membership, but much more powerful. With a 7K membership, one of the easiest ways to start is by grabbing a little bullion. Bullion is non-collectible gold and silver. Non-collectible gold or silver is a great way to shore up the defensive side of your wealth portfolio. 7K makes it easy. They carry physical gold and silver in different forms. They only sell the things they have in inventory. You won't find minimums or maximums, period. You can literally start with $1 if that's your current budget. And one of the coolest things is that 7K has made transacting in gold and silver possible again. It makes it easy for you to create and execute a good defensive strategy. But there isn't a good sports team in history that has won a championship on defense alone. Just like that, you will also need a very good offensive strategy. That offensive strategy can be found inside of collectibles. The collectible market has proven to be a robust way for wealthy families around the world to not only protect, but also grow their wealth, and more importantly, their legacy. A collectible usually has to be rare or low mintage, has to have unique or artistic designs, a great story, or have historic significance. So if you look at the paper this amazing Spider-Man comic book from 1962 is printed on, it's only worth a couple of dollars. In 2021, this comic book sold for a record $3.6 million. The person or family that bought this book was not buying the paper. They were buying the emotion, art, rarity, story, and other things they found valuable about this book. In fact, most wealthy families that are playing the collectibles game are doing it not only for their financial protection or gain, but also to preserve their family legacy. If you look at the top 5 places wealthy families turned in order to protect and grow their wealth during the financial crisis of 2008, you will see that 3 of the 5 things are collectible in some way. And the other 2? Sound money. Unfortunately, not many families have an extra million or 2 laying around to buy high-end collectibles, nor would they even know where to start. But 7K is bridging the gap so that the average family can start playing the game with rare, unique, but also affordable collectibles through modern coins. In 2004, a coin called Tiffany Art No. 1 hit the market for about $90. Now, $90 doesn't seem unreasonable for the average family to scrape together in order to add this incredible coin to their wealth portfolio. Today, though, if you wanted to go buy this same coin, it would cost you at least $8,000. But the metal in the coin is only worth roughly $50 today. The additional value in the coin is due to the rarity, story, beauty, or whatever else a potential buyer finds to be valuable. That is the added leverage or offense collectibles can add to a wealth portfolio. You can see here just a few more examples of the same thing play out in other coins. Modern collector coins have a very good track record over the last 20 to 30 years of being a powerful tool inside of the offense of a well-rounded wealth strategy. 7K not only offers some of the best coins from around the world, but also designs and mints its own coins, giving 7K members exclusive or first access. 7K also makes adding cool, unique, and rare collectible coins extremely easy through one of the most powerful member benefits called the autosaver. The autosaver program takes all of the thinking out of collecting and leverages the experts at 7K to send you a rare and exclusive collectible coin every single month. It is truly a set it and forget it, zero discipline approach to automate your collectible asset stacking. You will just need to choose one of the options you like best and watch them show up at your door every month. There are other ways you can also take your stacking to the next level, though, with your own shopping cart called 7K Selected and also special sales called coin drops. 7K provides many ways to win with collectible gold and silver. As you can see here, Eddie Spears has spent very little time to get a massive head start, making sure a wealth legacy comes from him. All the same, Chris Latin Sr. says he collects both bullion and collector coins, and you can see he has built a very nice stack. He even claims it is now one of his most valued possessions because of what it will mean for him and his family in the future. Gold and silver are not only effective, but can also be super fun. The 7K is much more than just a gold and silver company. Their focus is to help in any way possible you build a legacy that you feel is important. As you dig into the membership of 7K, you will find many different member benefits to help you build that legacy from many different angles. Each could be an important tool in your financial strategy to reduce the stress of the current economy and add more hope for the future. Although you will have plenty of support early on to help you get started in your journey with precious metals, being a proficient and educated buyer is an important component to hitting your new goals. The buyer certification training will help you find what type of buyer you might be, what goals you might have based on what is important to you, and also what type of defensive strategy you might want to set up for yourself. The collector certification will help you move towards a winning offensive strategy, teaching you all you need to know about the ins and outs of the collectible coin world, what types you might be interested in, and also some expert tips from a world-renowned coin expert. As you dig into collectibles more, you will also find the power of collections, and inevitably, you'll be searching for a coin to complete a certain series or set that isn't for sale on the first-hand market. The next member benefit helps solve that problem of where you might find that coin, along with other problems that were previously obvious in the collectible coin market. Stack and Sell is a complete and robust marketplace that values authenticity. Now you can easily buy graded collectible coins from other collectors without worry. It also features the world's first inventory system for collectors where you can track what coins you have and what their current values are. Collecting gold and silver is fun, but 7K believes it should also power your lifestyle. Putting a value on memories made around the world is actually priceless. With a 7K membership, you can choose to travel around the world on the company-sponsored trips. Any member can choose to go, and usually at a discount from market rate. There are also other 7K getaway trips where you can spend time with the founders, the executive team. Those can be won through contests. With 7K, you really can create a robust lifestyle using the power of gold and silver and all that the membership has to offer. But remember the initial problem that most people have of not being able to cover the $400 emergency expense? 7K has a way to help that too. Simply by sharing the 7K message, you will earn points across 2 teams, and 7K will thank you by sending you $500 once each team reaches 500 points. This can happen once or as many times as you choose by how often you successfully share the message and refer new customers. And the best part is when you earn enough points and a payment is triggered, 7K will drop it directly into what's called your Sound Money wallet. The Sound Money wallet is the most robust digital wallet today that deals with cash, gold, and silver. You can power your entire gold and silver strategy through this wallet. So as you can see, not only can you fund the wallet from any referral money generated, also from a bank account and even crypto wallets. You can purchase physical gold and silver in all forms, as well as digital gold and silver that is 100% backed by physical metals. Sound Money Wallet is also the first wallet of its kind that will allow you to send gold and silver or cash to other members for free. Earning a little extra money for sharing is super nice, but there are some people that love sharing that message so much that they want more potential. New levels of referral income can be unlocked by ranking up, from associate at $500 all the way up to presidential gold at $12,500 per week. Each new rank carries with it the potential for increased income. 7K truly is on a mission to help the average person build not only a strategy for their future wealth, but also a true legacy long into the future. There's a mantra here at 7K that the 7K community lives by, and some of it may resonate with you. We see things differently. They say stop, we say go. They strive for mediocrity, we are obsessed with significance. They said we couldn't do it, so we did it anyway. We build leaders, teachers, and entrepreneurs that create generational wealth, transform families, bring hope to the helpless, and significance to the successful. We are the believers. After seeing this information, the question is, where do you stand? How would you feel having a little more control over your financial legacy? How would your life be different if you had more time and money to do the things that you enjoy with the people you love? Our guess is that something you heard today made sense. Now, if that's true, don't wait any longer to start building your family legacy through one of the most powerful vehicles available today. Go ahead and pick up which membership is going to fit you best. If you're just looking to be a customer and start stacking assets with 7K membership, the standard is an awesome option. For only $199 for the one-year membership, it has plenty of benefits to move you in the right direction. But if you know you want to earn some extra income through sharing the 7K message, the premium is definitely the right choice. The premium comes with a worry-free approach to know that you have full access to all the benefits. There is peace in knowing that whatever your goals are, you won't have to worry about if the premium has what it takes to get you there. Now, it's valued at over $1,500. It will only take you $499 to get started. So thank you for taking the time to see why 7K might be a fit for you. But before you go, just take a note of where you might fall. Most people fall into one of three categories, and please take a note of where you might fit. 1 is to grab a membership and start stacking. 2 is to grab a membership and share the message to create a nice little side gig with some extra income. Or 3 is that you already know you want to share the message enough to work toward a full-time income. If you identified yourself as a 2 or 3, then take a look at our income disclosure to see how successful our members that actually decide to share the 7K message have been. You can see each rank and what the high, low, mean, and averages are for each one, and what it might take you to create a solid side gig or a full-time income. Also take note that 85% of our members don't actually share with anyone else. They just love the products and all the member benefits that come with 7K. Now, wherever it is that you may fit, we're very excited for you to become a new member of 7K.
Okay, so Zach did a really nice job of kind of giving like I said, a bird's eye view, kind of an overview of what 7K is all about and the importance of saving every day, or saving, incrementally in silver and gold. And I think, when I watched that the very first time, the thing that hit me the most was the silver back in 1965, $2,500 or 2,500 1 ounce silver coins or silver dollars would buy you a Ford Mustang. But if you had $2,500 in, 2020 and you went to buy a Ford Mustang, it'd be just barely cover a down payment. Whereas if you had the same 2,500 1 ounce silver coins, you could buy 2 brand new Ford Mustangs, and drive it off the lot. So that's the one thing that really stuck out to me. And then also the value, the example that he used with the gold buying a house. Okay, so within, between 2000 and then 2018, buying a house in 2000, you would spend X amount in gold, but it less gold. 18 years later, you could actually buy 3 houses worth 3 times as much. So those are the things that kind of stood out to me. It's like you don't realize it until you see it like in black and white examples, what has happened over the course of time. And unfortunately, like in today's social media and everything that you see online, there's a lot of get rich quick schemes. And so people don't want to take the time to build wealth, but it's called building wealth for a reason, where you do it incrementally over time and it makes it, it builds up over the course of time. And that's where I want to show you this picture because it really, let me find it here. Give me a second. Um, it really does kind of show example of, what saving over the course of time can do. And this is something until you actually start doing it. Bear with me. I'm looking for the picture. Um, until you start doing it, you don't realize just how much, it'll build up over time. Okay, so I'm going to share this picture. Now, this is my son Ryan. Okay, back when he's been a member of 7K for 2 years now, and back in January this year, there with the stack and sell thing, like Zach explained in the video, each graded coin comes with I'm not sure if you can be able to see it here. There's a barcode right here. And with Stack and Sell, you can actually scan it with your phone. It'll keep track of what you've purchased or saved in, if it's as long as it is a barcode. And so what I told them, I said, well, get out all your coins that you have right now, and then let's go ahead and get them into your Stack and Sell. So it'll actually track the value of them. And also it's great for insurance purposes also, because it does show that you have it. And the only way you can actually get it into Stack and Sell is by scanning it. So I had them put them out on the table before we got started to scan them in. And I took a minute and I looked at this. I'm like, you know what? This is really impressive. He did this on his own. He took the own initiative to start doing this monthly. Okay. And then here, in this case here, this is back in January. So a year and a half after he started, this is what he's built up. Now these are all silver coins to some degree. Most of them are the American Eagle State Series, and there's a colorized one in there as well. But these are things that are over the course of time, he's going to keep continuing to build wealth. And if he does that, continues to do this every month, and it's just one coin a month. If he does it every month for the next 10 years, 20 years, by the time he gets my age, he's probably not going to have to work anymore. Okay. Because silver silver and gold has always held its value. It's been gold's been around for 5,000 plus years and used as a form of value as far as purchasing things and whatever. But plus, I've also said too before, it's what did one of the wise men bring the infant Jesus? He brought him gold because even back then it had its significance. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. But in this case here, if Ryan continues to do this, by the time he's my age, he's going to be set for the rest of his life. So this is something where it's building wealth a little bit at a time, and you don't realize it until you actually sit down, like in this case here with Ryan, when we put this together to do the stack and sell thing. It made me realize that. I mean, I was really proud of him, from a dad standpoint, that he took the initiative to do this on his own. Okay. And that's just really, my other son, Rick, did that as well. So both of them, I just don't have a picture of Rick with his coins. Both of them have done this. And it's not, when I shared this information with them, it's like they did not have this in high school. So it was great information for them. So whether you can do this or you cannot with 7K, what I want to encourage is to take the information that's shared in Zach's video and what I'm telling you here right now. And even if you can do it incrementally, okay, so maybe you're not able to do a 7K membership, okay, but I do have a bonus that I want to share with everybody here in a moment. But even if you're not able to do a 7K membership, see if there's a way that you can incrementally, whether it's, going and buying, silver online. There's a lot of companies out there. What's nice about 7K is they do pretty much have they're usually right there with either the best price online or close to it. Plus, the thing about it is with 7K, if you do have a membership and you do the Sound Money wallet where you can actually buy incremental amounts of silver or gold, you could, like I did a video a couple months ago, about 2 months ago, where I bought $8 of gold at midnight. And you could actually buy that much through the Sound Money wallet, and there's no fees to do it. Like with the Sound Money wallet, the only time there's a fee is if you actually, when you get to an amount, like if you wanted to buy, $20 a month in gold, and then eventually when you have a 1 ounce American or 1 ounce gold eagle, you could have it shipped to you. So then when it actually is physically shipped to you, then there's a charge to ship it to you and everything. Okay. But to do the transactions and to purchase incrementally, there's no cost involved in that at all. Okay. So that's something, besides the membership. So that's there's different ways you can do it with 7K, but if you're not able to do it with 7K, see if there's a way that you can through your either like a local coin shop or somebody that you want to buy from online. You can even actually go to 7K and buy it direct without a membership too, if you want. So like with that link that we have in the chat, this one here, the Silver Today. If you go to that link, that's also going to pull up 7K's website. Okay. And actually, one thing I want to share with you too is that if you want, if you're able to create a membership with 7K, pardon, if you're able to create a membership with 7K, you'll have that exact same replicated website to share with other people. And then if somebody else purchases from it, or if they become a member through, your website, then they get attached to you. So that's kind of how their affiliate program works. And I can get in. I want to keep this short because it's Memorial Day. So like if you want to get on a separate chat sometime or another call, I can go do the breakdown of how everything works. Or you can also go to silverandgoldsolutions.org, and that'll actually, I do have how-to videos and everything on that website. Okay, so it's all based around 7K and the information from 7K. So that's an information for you as well there too. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with everybody. So if you can't do it necessarily a membership, maybe try doing, if you can do it incrementally another way. Just try and do that because over the course of time, it's going to continue to build wealth. And right now, silver is not going away. Gold is not going away. And silver, especially with everything with like everything electronic has silver in it. You have solar panels have silver in it. It's one of that's why there's a high demand for it. Okay, so it's always going to have its use value. And same with gold. Gold has been around for 5,000 plus years, and 5,000 years from now, it's still going to have its value regardless because it's not something that any government can control or create. It has to be actually, silver and gold have to be mined. Okay, they have to be drawn from the earth. So it's something that it's always going to have its value. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to end this, but I want to share a special offer with you first. So first and foremost, if you are able to create a membership, what I would like you to do is you can use that sngsolutions.org Silver Today, this link right here. You can do that one. If you want to just click on that, you can actually create your membership. Or if you want to reach out to me directly, I can share a specific link with you because that's the whole part of 7K is paying it forward and sharing other people's links and information to help them rank up. Then in turn rank up. Okay. But what I want to do is if you're able to create a membership and be part of the Silver and Gold Solutions team, what I will do is I will be sending you, I've got actually coffee in this one right now, but one of these coffee mugs, the Silver and Gold Solutions coffee mugs, it's real nice. They're also right there. I will, and this is a gift from me. It's not from 7K. Then I also will send you one of these Indian Head silver dollars as part of a welcome gift. And then also I've been doing these copper coins too, because copper is another precious metal that does have its value, although it's not as glamorous as silver and gold, but does have its value. So these are kind of unique collector's coins. Like this one's a bison, it's a buffalo. Okay. So that's going to be from me to you. But then also, if you send me an email after you create your membership and say, hey, Rick, I saw your Memorial Day special presentation. I will, once you clear, there's like a 5-day grace period once you create your membership. And once you pass that 5-day grace period, I will, my gift from me to you in honor of our veterans and the people that sacrificed their lives for this great country of ours, I will PayPal you $50 as a bonus towards your membership. Okay. And the reason why I say the 5-day because I've had some people that tried to cancel after I sent them the money, and that's not very ethical. Okay. So, but I wanted to share it with you. So that's my special gift, special offer to you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. And the one thing I want to say about up here, 7K is this. Okay, this is a better picture of the gifts. So this is the copper coin. There's this silver Indian hen. There's the coffee mug. So this is from me to you. That's my gift from me to you, not from 7K. With 7K, like you saw in the one portion of the video, there's a lot more than just buying silver and gold. Okay, I mean, they do have the health insurance. They even have pet insurance if you have pets. Okay, so like if you're the company you work for doesn't offer health insurance, you can actually it's actually very affordable through 7K. So I encourage you to look into that. But also they have gold backed IRAs. They have a lot. There's a lot of different value and features other than just buying silver and gold. Okay, through 7K. Okay, plus on top of it too, if you're willing to if you're willing to or you want to share it with other people, you do have the opportunity to earn passively in the process. And like I said, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me directly, or you can go to silverandgoldsolutions.org. And then that'll I also do have a lot of information on that website too for you to look at too as well. But something with 7K is they are a legitimate company. They are an actual physical company. They're located in Idaho Falls, Idaho. So if you were in that city, you could walk in the front door. So it's not one of these virtual things where you don't know where things are coming from. So they do have an A plus better business bureau rating. Personally, I don't think too much that some people look into that. I've had some bad experiences with the Better Business Bureau, but a lot of people still look at that. Okay, but they do have an A plus rating. They do have a phone number. They have online chat. There's people that you can call up and ask questions to. So they are 100% transparent in all they do. And the four founders of 7K are Zach Davis, who we heard in the presentation, Roger Ball, Josh Anderson, and Richard Hansen. They're the four people that got together and said, what can we do to make it so the average everyday person has the opportunity to save in silver and gold and do it incrementally so they can build wealth over the course of time. And they started the company back in 2016. I highly recommend you look into them. If you have any questions, I can answer any questions you have about them that I know from me personally. But you can also do research online as well. So I wanted to thank everybody very much for taking the time to watch this video. I really do appreciate your time, and I really wish you and your family a safe and happy rest of your Memorial Day. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to, like I said, jump on a phone call. And then also, if you wanted to get another Zoom call, we can do that as well. And so, like I said, reach out to me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. And when you do, if you want me to get on a call with you, so put your phone number on there. And when I respond back to you, I will also have my phone number on there as well. Plus, I do have it on my business websites as well, too, so you can reach out to me there as well. Okay. So I want to thank everybody for your time. Have a safe and enjoyable rest of your Memorial Day. And thank you very much. And we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.